S, Ramon SEO. To the double TV funneling these bookies like 1, 2, 3. They tapping out and we cashing out. It's plain to see. The morning scheme is the A-team, Mr. T. And I pity the fools who can't hang. Coming with real game is sort of a freight train. It's been reported bank rolls are easy to maintain. So get situated and listen to the picks. And it goes a little something like this.
All right. Hey, and good morning from the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas. This is Ramon Scott, and welcome to the Morning Steam for Monday, June 3rd. Hey, get in here. Hurry. We won't be in here long, but I'm going to start us off with some breaking news because we need something to do here on a Monday. What are we going to talk about? I mean, I had a fun night, just enjoying, not a lot of, didn't have to crunch too much capping. I didn't look ahead. I enjoyed the night. I watched college baseball. That's for sure. I watched hockey. I watched Mexico announce their new female president. That was pretty awesome too. I thought that was really cool, and just had an enjoyable night with all that light card today. Doesn't mean we're not ready. I've got steam rolling in right now, so let's get to it. A little bit of steam that I was interested in, and we have a pretty big move already in the we have a couple moves in the major leagues, but I do want to talk about one here right now. And that is in the game between the Orioles and the Blue Jays. I want to give out the under in this game, and it's moving right now to the under, so I want to let everybody know about it with Rodriguez and Gausman here today. Orioles on the road, probably the team that's going to get a little bit of attention here from cappers to split as well, with Baltimore on the road here. Obviously the better team, but this total moving lower. We're already seeing 7.5 at Bet Online, 8.5 juice, eight juice to the under at a lot of places. I like the under. So if you do too, this is your moment right now to take the under, because it's not going to get any better than this, I don't think, here today with Baltimore and the Blue Jays. So there's my first pick so far here on the Morning Steam, and I'm looking to bet on a Monday. What are we going to bet on, you guys? We do have Major League Baseball today with our 8 games today. And, well, if you're interested, it's not something we cover here at Tony's Picks. Obviously, we covered it extensively here over the weekend with our Steam feature. And I've already got one that just came down, so I'll pass it along. Did you guys take any of those plays into account? I don't think the Steam was quite as good there yesterday as it was on Saturday, but again, you got those hitting those matchups where they, plug and play, I guess is what I'd like to call it there. But the game going off here at noontime start is seeing some action to the over here with East Carolina and Evansville. And if you saw East Carolina last night put up some big time numbers, I believe they said it was the East Carolina record. I had just talked about how East Carolina had dropped from 30-1 to 50-1 to win the national championship, and I was on the worst price. They scored a team record. This is a great baseball program, East Carolina, and number 16 team in the country coming in. And they over is taking the steam here. They took it at 13. It's already 13.5. And let me know how we're doing. We only got it's only 5 games today, 6, I guess, after we determine who is going to win the game, or could be 6, right? Oregon State in the driver's seat. They would advance with a win over Irvine. That was a suspended game from last night, 6-4, I think in the 6th inning. But Oregon State would just need to win to advance in the college baseball playoffs. We do know our super regional matchups. If you're interested, I guess I could roll them. I'm looking for something to do. Hopefully you guys are hanging out. We're just hanging out on a Monday. Tennessee will take on East Carolina or Evansville. It'll be Kentucky taking on Oregon State, likely, or Irvine. FSU will take on either Connecticut or OU. All these potential matchups are going to be decided today with the games today. You have Oklahoma State, pretty big favorite, uh, over Florida today, and Oklahoma favored over Connecticut. It'll be Georgia and NC State for sure in the Super Regionals. Virginia and Kansas State also an already determined Super Regional matchup for next weekend. Clemson will take on either Oklahoma State, the favorite, or Florida. West Virginia will take on either North Carolina or LSU, and that's practically a toss-up. That's the game of the day in college baseball. North Carolina and LSU, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. Right now, Carolina just a slight favorite, and I have them in a futures ticket. So Texas A&M and Oregon will be the other matchup, and then we'll have our 16 remaining teams. Let me just go over to the chat, see what you guys want to talk about today, and see which tennis action. And tennis, anyone? Maybe that's where the phrase came from. Does anybody even know what I'm talking about? Tennis, anyone? And in action right now, I just I don't know. It wasn't really great. I was trying to enjoy some breakfast, and all of a sudden, Medvedev's foot was on. I thought it was a video. He was getting some treatment, but he did lose a second set, and I don't know if he was blistering. I tried to get a closer look at his foot, and he definitely got it taped up, but he lost the second set to Demonauer, and I think we could be in for a long one here, possibly with Medvedev. We already saw in women's action earlier today. Paolini advances, Rybakina advances, Sabs, she advances as well. Djokovic today against another clay court guy, Cerundolo. We said he might encounter some difficulty, and even though he got by in the last round, still pretty tough. Also, Taylor Fritz and Casper Ruud. That's my match of the day coming up this morning at in about 2 hours. Fritz and Ruud. That's going to be my feature, I think. And then Zverev and Holger Rune, not playing great, but certainly could give Zverev maybe something for his money. In fact, I might have some tennis picks. Hey, I'll get you guys. I'll hook you up. Let me just say hello, see who wants them. And see who's here today. Who is willing to join me on this type of Monday? We'll be out of here in less than an hour. I should just get rolling. I shouldn't jeopardize your time with my interests on the morning's team. Let's say hello in the chat. Who was here to no excuses today? Dre was here. Thomas is here. Jeff, Chad, and our Tomps. We missed you over the weekend. I think right both days. Great to have our Tomps, of course, as always. Justin and Blake, Luis, Chad, thank you for beating me yesterday. Although I did still go 3-1 on my WNBA premiums. Got one pretty embarrassed actually by my one loss yesterday with my premiums, taking Indiana. I think Chad got the best of me in that one. But I will say this about the controversy, if you will. I think it is one of the hot topics in sports for all those talking heads right now with Caitlin Clark, getting beat up, getting knocked down. Like I said yesterday, hey, Caitlin Clark does, almost a Jordan-esque trash talk apparently, but she does it when the clock is running and not when the clock is not running. But my real problem is with her teammates. Yeah, Aaliyah Boston was right there when she got knocked to the ground to make sure she was all right, but she's not getting a lot of help from these people. And you wonder if there isn't animosity now amongst the team. I've tried to, not defend because we're trying to figure it out. And there are, levels to WNBA play, even socially. I got to be honest with you. But supposed to be teammates behind when your players getting knocked down. Indiana should be. If I'm Indiana, and I don't like some of these guys who now have become influencers in a way, right? Because they kind of go off the rails a little bit, and just for eyeballs, like me here today, trying to go viral, right? This is more social media commentary than sports picks, I guess, but. Indiana, they should be the dirtiest team in the league. I agree with these, old veteran players who are retired. Indiana, should be taking things, be a physical team, every single one of them, if you want to win games. Now, if you're just interested in, shunning your teammate while you ride her coattails, hey, that's your choice, but you won't last long. You want to hook up with a champion, man, no matter, sometimes you got to suck up your own ego a little bit. Not calling Caitlin Clark a champion. I'm calling her a champion of success. Obviously, someone who is a leader, right? People who are coming to this person, right? Like I can't. I don't even. People would just go to see Muhammad Ali, even if he wasn't fighting, right? Or maybe I don't know how to equate it, but just great to have everybody here. I'm just looking for something to talk to on a Monday. Doubles is here. We'll go over to Tony'sPicks.com and see who did well. I know who did well. It was Ramon Scott and others too. It was a good day for the handicappers at Tony'sPicks.com. Elliot tooting the horn of his ECU Pirates. Elliot, I love Elliot here. He's bringing to us a little bit of I'm a new sports bettor, but yet, you know what, Elliot, I think down low, Elliot, he's a big sports fan, obviously. He knows what he's talking about. Hey, here's more college baseball steam rolling in as we get ready for our games today. And there's only a handful of games, so I think these are going to be important moves, actually. Oklahoma State, the favorite against Florida, they're taking steam right now. They're already $1.75, $1.80. It looks like Oklahoma State is going to go to maybe even as high as $2 here. If you're interested in Oklahoma State today, they're playing Florida. That might be a tough number to swallow, actually, with Florida's had, a little bit of NCAA baseball success, I would say, and they're in the SEC. I said when, we were thinking about it, right, who are you going to go with in some of these situations? Always take the SEC. Well, I do respect the steam here a little bit on Oklahoma State, and they are favored here today against Florida. Like I said, Oklahoma State, they're the winner. The winner of this will advance to face Clemson. And Terrell's here as well. And I think that's the one good thing about it. I've got some tennis to watch. I've got some, college baseball to watch. Yeah, 12 Eastern, 11 for doubles there, I think, and 9 a.m. So we've got an early start with East Carolina and Evansville. East Carolina is going to be a big favorite. They're laying runs here for sure in that matchup. 3.5 runs with some juice. Evansville's had a nice tournament. I don't know. East Carolina, we know they can score runs. Like I said, I took them on a futures ticket to win it all, but I think Doubles says might be a day to catch up on some sleep. Well, but Doubles, you know what? I actually did that kind of last night, a little bit. Howard is here. Let's get to it because I don't want to keep you guys. Fernando's trying to find some football for us today. I lost my premium, Fernando, in the MLS last night. I need some help here. I had last night. I had Atlanta. And they took a lead. I thought, you know what, this is exactly what I was expecting. And then it was 2-1. And once it was 2-1, I will say this: there are some. I would say the biggest matches in soccer today, as if anything, maybe this would be the day we could start talking a little bit, or at least mentioning Euro 24. I mean, we're going to be getting going here in just a little bit, just 10 or 11 days away. So just get ready for Euro soccer talk. I'm going to talk Euro soccer here for sure over the next month or so here, once we get about 10 days away here. But the interesting matches today that certainly have caught my eye: Croatia and North Macedonia, England taking on Bosnia Herzegovina, and of course Germany and Ukraine. And it might be the features. Who do you got in Euro 2024? I've been watching this tournament since I've been hosting international soccer events at a sports bar over 20, 25 years ago when I used to host those Euro games before they were even on ESPN, I think. I had to get them off of a satellite dish and pay for them through like Satanta Sports. Does anybody remember those days? Here's Dave here today. Nice to have you here as always, my man. Fernando ready to go. Lego World. And Ray Hitachi. Ray Otachi. You got me, Ray. I never want to say that again. But I just did. All right. Anybody with me on the I don't want to Ray's so good to us. I'm not making fun of his name. I just said that by mistake, but it is funny. And I wonder if anybody calls Ray that and he embraces it. I don't know. I probably would, Ray, because I love you. All right. And Elliot's going to the game. Hey, Elliot, why not? Man, you know what? That stadium is so awesome and intimate. Elliot, man, if you could make like a sign that said ECU in the morning steam, that's what I want to see. And I want to see it on ESPN. Have a great time today. I've still been looking for the brothers out there. I usually see them on ESPN all the time. Shout out Earl Brothers. They're always here. Dave wants. If anybody's gonna stop and talk about the Padres, I'll do it, Dave. And what'd you think yesterday? What do you think of this situation right now? You got Musgrove and Darvish going on the disabled list. Luis Ariz just got injured. It looks like he might actually miss a game or more here. So, man, I really would concerned right now about the Padres, the 500 Padres. Good team, a little bit of tough breaks here. Can't be jealous. I mean, they're right. Hey, the reason why I like you guys here is you guys are really successful people and all that. I don't know, Cinna figure it out, but I've had some winners, I've had some losers, to be continued every day here. Chad, don't do me like that. And oh my gosh, Jeff did not receive the premium picks yesterday for the WNBA. I wonder why that is. Huh. Okay, I'll look into that. That's a concern because we definitely were crushing it yesterday, and the packages were purchased. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. I don't know why that would be. A little bit of ESPN breaking news. It's a big one here, and we're going to get to it right now. I'm not going to put up the breaking news banner for a personnel move, but looking into. I'm going to make note of that because we had 3 winners and 1. We had Indiana last night, so hopefully you got them all. Go over to Tony'sPicks.com. That's a major concern to me because you're a paying subscriber, and all I do is enter in the picks, and that's all I can do. I don't have any other control over that, I'm afraid. Man, that really is disturbing because, like I said, we're turning it up on the WNBA. So if there's something in the WNBA part of the system is not functioning. Now, I will say, I mean, those were all late ads. They were not part of the morning release because I was waiting on information there. So if you were busy, if you had a busy day and didn't get a chance to check in, I don't know. I don't want to go into it too much here. Fernando here got some plays for us today. And here is Dave says, we miss Soto. I say, good riddance, Soto. Go ahead. You want to try to win your championship. You enjoy. We'll be fine without you. Hopefully we'll play against you. There it is. Doubles just talked about it. Justin Jefferson contract extension here. No one's ever answered my question is about Justin Jefferson, but obviously probably well worth it here. Nobody's too down on this guy. Okay, Rich also here. Okay, Well, send me a screenshot of that one, Rich. Let me see. I hope I didn't have anything mislabeled or anything. If I do, I'll make it up to you personally. That's my commitment to you here and to everybody here. I want to do what's right for us. So I'm going to go over to Tony'sPicks.com here and see who did well. I can't be having you guys miss these winners because I'm about to be hot. Okay. Okay. Rich, are you on the 7-day plan? Now, you said you purchased a 7. Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll just have to tackle that later. I'm not sure they don't want me hashing about it here. But you have a customer service department. I know that for sure. And appreciate all the subscribers actually here. And hopefully it was okay yesterday here at Tony'sPicks.com with me. I apologize to you guys profusely because I had an 8-3 day here. I can't. These are documented records. All I do is enter in the picks into the back end of a system like I was at a sports book. Look at Latifa with 4-0. Do you think it's the hearts? Do you think when I sent the hearts to Latifa that then she went 4-0? She's been doing well. Latifa, shout out if you're there. You're probably busy today working, so thank you. Good job, Latifa, 4-0. Sean Ace Dinwiddie, 75%. The Tony's Picks VIP, 3-0, 100%. Ron Hahn, 6-2, 75%. Tiffany Mance, 3-0, perfect day. Probably Samba Murdy, their winning day. That's why I said, I mean, I'm bragging here, but a big winning day for everybody on the site, so might be easy pickings here. CJ 2-0, Hollywood Sam 3-1, Ruben 2-0, OG Cappers VIP 2-0. Tony won his only play yesterday with I've got it here, Minnesota Twins over Houston. Nick Lagaretos 2-1. Daniel Walasachuk won his only play. EPA Sports Hoops. Dave wins. Mindy winning day 4-3. Stephen Duncan 5-4. Jerry Lewis 2-1. Big long leaderboard there, led by Ramon Scott. Ron Hahn here, and again, my apologies, and I will do whatever it takes to make it up to you guys. If there's a problem, I want you to get my picks here. That's why I'm here. This is my e-commerce system. So, like I said, please contact these guys. They will extend you, I'm sure. They are very generous about that. I can't promise anything, but these guys, while we do value your patronage, doesn't cost me much to produce these picks other than my time. Hopefully that's what I'm being compensated for, and I want to make sure we make good with you. Please tell them if you talk to them that you are a part of the Morning Steam chat as well, and you guys, because you guys have been with me for so long. I mean, you are Team Steam. All right. Let's see what else here. Black Santa's here today. That's great. He's got Christmas in June here. Thomas is ready to roll. All right. Head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20%. Why not grab with me here? We'll talk about it. There I am. I'm up 8 units over the last 30 days. Hopefully with you guys and some of the numbers where I've been able to roll a little bit here of late with a pretty good run here in Major League Baseball. So check it out. I'll have my plays ready to go over at Tony'sPicks.com today. But you can get my 7-day all sports pass right now. Use the promo code Tony T at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages. Here, you can read more about me. I like to write, so if you really want to know a little about my gambling profile, you can even read that over at Tony'sPicks.com. And appreciate it. We're on a short day. Let's get it out of here. Go over to talk about the games, and then Elliot, I want to see that. I want to see a morning steam. Well, it's probably too late now. I would like Pirates and Morning Steam, a winning brew. All right. $140 million deal for Justin Jefferson, 4 years, 4-year deal. So they think they have their man and will continue to build, and we'll try to figure out what we're going to do for a few days in the major sports with Dallas and Boston still not set to begin until Thursday. this week. And of course, we have our teams now in the NHL finals. Edmonton and Florida should be great with the matchup between a team from the United States and a team from Canada. Hopefully, you guys, I'm really bummed now about these premium picks, but we did have premium picks winners in the WNBA. 3 unders: Connecticut and Atlanta, LA, Phoenix, Dallas, and Minnesota. All those games under premium winners yesterday. We also rolled Major League Baseball kind of after getting rocked there the day before. We had the Milwaukee Brewers, the Washington Nationals, the Texas Rangers, Angels, Mariners under yesterday as well. Some of the premium picks here at Tony'sPicks.com. All right. Let's get to the board with 8 games. We'll be out of here in just a half an hour or so. There is some steam moving right now on Detroit and Texas under. It was 7.5. Could this game go to 7? Man, it's getting low. I know we got a great matchup here. This thing actually had openers as high as 8.5 juice to the under. I don't know if I ever would have a chance to get at that number. It was, let me see here. Let me 5 this morning. There were 8 unders out there, juiced to minus 120 at Bovada, but I missed the call. I think on that one does feel like it could be, pretty good pitching matchup, Skubal and Eovaldi. But right now, if you like the under in Texas and Detroit, now is the time, as I say, because the total here is already down to 7.5, under 20 at several books, including Circa and Bet Online and South Point and stations here in Vegas. All right, let's get to the games right now. Thomas and I will put up a sign. All right. Let's get into it here now with the Brewers and the Phillies. We don't have the Brewers pitcher yet, but I think it's Wilson. The way I saw it, I'll double check, but I'm going to put in Wilson in there as the pitcher for the Brewers today. Maybe Jeff's got the morning paper here a little bit too. I don't know. Jeff, you a newspaper guy? You're my age. I mean, come on. Don't get the physical paper anymore. Couldn't get it. All right, here I come. Oh, here I come. Wait a second. Thank you, guys. What's going on? Oh, God, there we go. Now I'm totally back. Okay. All right. Oh, my goodness. I've turned off the tenant. You guys, I'm turned it off here. Let's talk about the Brewers here with Wilson here going up against Wheeler. Thanks, you guys, for sticking with me there. Um, going to continue to work this out. I really thought I had solved, but maybe that's not going to be the case. All right. So I'm just trying to figure out here with the Brewers, make sure we have this pitching straight. Now I was off track because of that, but maybe we can get here what their pitching looks like today without knocking myself off the air here. Am I frozen now? Or am I reading the old comments? All right. Well, appreciate having you in here. We got 75 of you. All right. Ooh. All right. Just want to be able to join you here and get this show on the road. Mm. Right. Oh, I feel like I want to just start this one over here at this point, this show at this point. Say thank you guys. All right, Jeff's on the Phillies here tonight. Justin will take the Brewers team total. And I want to say hello and welcome to Danny here today. Danny, hello. Danny, great to have you. He's got to play here. Okay, if I could just make sure I'm going to stay on, I'll talk more in depth about this one between the Brewers and the Phillies. Start baseball coverage here. Wilson 3.3 ERA in his last 6 starts. Wheeler's been good. That's why he's such a big favorite here, I guess, and not to mention the Phillies, right? But Wheeler, the Phillies are 6-2 with Wheeler on the mound in his last 8 starts. He does have a 1.77 ERA in his last 3 starts. He's gone under in 6 of his last 7 games. Always had pretty good numbers against Milwaukee. 2.68 ERA in his career 9 starts against the Brewers. So usually for Wilson, he's got knocked hard a little bit against the Phillies, 7.15 ERA in 3 starts. So Phillies have won 3 of their last 4. Of course, they've gone 24-9 at home and won 9 straight series openers here. So gonna end up here making a play in this one. I'll take the Brewers here. I'm gonna probably add the run line at this point. Wheeler's performing pretty well, but I lost about 25 of you. I apologize. Let's see here. Plus 1.5 at minus $1.20. Just it does seem like the price is a little bit high right now for the Phillies. I mean, they're great, no doubt, but we do have a Brewers team here is pretty good. I mean, yes. Do we expect a little bit more sometimes from the Brewers? Yeah, but look at the record. They're still one of the best teams in the league right now. And, for some reason, they're going to be $1.20 here or a plus to, $1.80, whatever it is, $1.90 here. It just doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm going to have to find a way to get to the Brewers today. And I'll add the handicap here on the air, but it sounds like a pretty good underdog play as well. today. Do we have any other picks from you guys? Excellent values, says Terrell. Hope I'm with you guys. I feel like it's not working all of a sudden. It's making me have big time trouble with the graphics too. So, okay, we'll just keep moving here and go to the Mets and the Nationals today. Hey, we had the right call yesterday on the new. Oh no, we did, then we didn't. The Mets, they netted the game yesterday. At the end of the game, the Mets blew it and lost the game yesterday to the Diamondbacks. So who wants to come back and take these Mets today? Well, I'm probably gonna with McGill against Gore. Yeah, you got Gore here. You got a left-hander. I get that, and that's probably going to put a lot of people on Washington here, a profitable team like Washington. But I'm going to take the Mets here at about even money or so, maybe $1.05. McGill's been okay, 2.81 in his last 3 starts. For Gore, he's been solid as well. I mean, you can find a lot of cappers here kind of chiming in on a low scoring game here because of maybe these 2 starters right now and maybe the way these offenses are going. Gore, 2.41 ERA in his last 3 starts. He's gone under in 7 of his last 10 games. McGill's gone under in all 3 of his starts so far. The Nationals have gone under in 11 of their last 18 games. Nationals are 7-2 in their last 9 series openers. The Mets are just 2-11 in their last 13 series openers. I'm on the Mets here though today. They'll still get some support. I'll be on them here and. Let's see here. Gore pitching pretty well. Here's Dre on the Nets. And doubles on Washington today. Talked about the Mets and that bullpen. It's really, really bad. Justin and I are on them though. Dave's on them too. And Black Santa, not a fan of the Mets. All right, under for Curtis. And want to say hello and welcome to Chris Brady. Yeah, Chris, we talked about it. We were here right on the air when it happened and told everyone it was going on. So could be more ECU offense today. And I'm keeping everybody abreast if anything comes in. The only other thing that came in, Justin on Chris on the steamometer was Oklahoma State. They're up to $1.90 right now at a few spots. We're trying to find some sports to bet on today is what's going on. And we found a few. We've got the Orioles and the Blue Jays. I think I've already made it clear what my play is on this one, on the under here with the Orioles and the Blue Jays. Already seen this one take some big time steam to the under. In fact, the total here currently 7.5. A lot of places. There's a few. No, they're all 7.5s, right? Tell me they're all 7.5s, and my service just seems to be running slow on a couple of these books today. It feels like because they're still showing some 8s out there, but I don't know if there's going to be any 8s left the way I see it. But I do see a lot of support here for Baltimore today. Hey, check out Ron Crawford's videos here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. I think you find interesting what he had to say today about the Orioles game and the Blue Jays here. So check out Ron's videos and all of our videos here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Give me the under in this one with Rodriguez and Gaussman. For Rodriguez here coming in a 2.38 ERA in his last 4 starts. Baltimore's on a roll. They've won 8 of their last 10 games currently. Gaussman, 3.51 ERA in his last 6 starts, but he's 4-0 in those 6 starts, and Toronto's won 5 of Gaussman's last 6 starts. So Toronto's won 9 of their last 14 all of a sudden, and maybe picking it up a bit, but there will be split action, I think, from cappers. I'm showing it maybe running 3-2 right now from the cappers that I follow, anyway, for the Orioles here as a road favorite. So maybe that has some people down. Gal's been actually starting to perform a little bit better here right now. So give me the under here in this one. I've already missed out on a great price, so just going to do it here on the show. And uh, Black's Justin likes the fam props in that other game, and Black Santa doesn't like fam. He was hanging out with him at one of the clubs, apparently, where I go with when me and Tommy go out for a night on the town. And David's on the Orioles. Here's a play from Ray back on the Mets. Double says a Baltimore in this one. The Toronto's a chalky, overrated team. Baltimore favored, but we know what you mean here. And Jay's first five for Don. And Luis here on the O's. All right. Thank you, Justin. Also, here's Fiddlehead on Toronto. And Fernando on Toronto as well. So definitely have some Toronto support. All right. Here's the Tigers and Scooble going up here against the Rangers and Nathan Eovaldi. We've already seen a pretty heavy move here on this one, I would think, to the under. I've kind of already talked about. Let's see what we had on that one. I thought this one did move, right? Yeah, they hit this one at 7.5, and it's still mostly 7.5. I really don't even see any juiced up sevens. So if you do like the under, there still could be some value out. And I don't know about value, but you still can get what feels like a pretty decent price at this point at 7.5, under 20. Maybe it's under 25 or more at this point. There is some pressure to the under here this morning, no doubt about it. I feel like best line might be out of there, but still with Scooble, I mean, want to back and under with Scooble at this point. He's got a 2-point task force. Scooble has a 2.22 ERA in his last 4 starts. Detroit's 8-3 with Scooble on the mound. Detroit, they won 6 of their last 9. Eovaldi comes in looking pretty good now. Here, the Rangers trying to get it going, and they're going to need those veteran pitchers start getting it going as well. Both teams come in with identical records here at 29-30. You have Eovaldi, a 2.75 ERA in his last 4 starts. The Rangers have won 5 of their last 6. It's kind of shaping up as kind of a marquee matchup here tonight. All right, what do you guys have? I'm taking the Rangers. I know how popular Scooble is, but I like the Rangers here just at home in an even matchup. Probably just ride with these bats maybe a little bit. Detroit's been doing well. We've backed them on a few occasions, certainly, no doubt about it. And we didn't give anything out yet. We had the total under yesterday, right? And it went over, I think, but Bo had a premium winner on Detroit yesterday, I saw. Okay. I'm gonna take the home team here with the Rangers and get your plays too. All right, here is, let's see here. Dave went under in the Rangers game today. Don said he likes the over because the Tigers used up some of their bullpen yesterday. Yeah, Detroit, they let's see, 6 innings yesterday out of their relievers. Is that right? I'm looking fast at the box score. I might not. Ray here on the Jays back on that other game. Fiddle says Scooball's hard to bet against right now. Yeah, 8-3 in Scooble starts for Detroit. Fernando on the over. Hello to Darren. He likes the Tigers and a Nerfy. Who's got the streak right? Is it the Rangers have the incredible streak right now of Nerfies, though? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, man, I should have had the. I mean, I'm a sports betting show, and I didn't bring this to the table. I think it's the Ranger. I should check right now. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can just get it on the fly here without making myself crash, because it is interesting if we have it. I don't want to get it wrong, you guys. So I don't want to say it, and I don't want to. I think I might have the wrong team. But doesn't the Rangers have like a massive nerfy streak right now? Doubles has a premium. Mike's on the over. Dre's on the under. Tigers first five here for Jeff. You got Scooball 8-2-1 in the first five. Detroit 24-26-9 in the first five. Eovaldi 3-2-3 in the first five, while the Rangers are 25-24-10 in the first five. I'll take the Rangers today, but man, I want to get that right, and I can't find it. I thought it was 24 straight Nerfies for the. Who's got the 24 straight Nerfies, you guys? I should know better. Cardinals and Astros here. Another decent matchup with Gibson going up against Verlander. Verlander $1.70 or so here in this one. You've got Verlander coming in with a 2.55 ERA in his last four starts. Just takes him a while to get warmed up. The guy's old, all right? It's kind of like me. Gibson 3-0 with a 3.33 ERA in his last 8 starts. Cardinals are 3-2 with Gibson on the road. Cardinals have won 13 of their last 18. They beat me last night. That was my premium baseball loser, the Phillies. Never could pass them up after taking that lead, I thought, and the Cardinals got the win yesterday. Just trying to find Phillies at a good price when you can get them, but Cardinals continue to play well. They're 15-17 on the road, so that shows to me that the Cardinals maybe have been underrated a little bit here for their poor start, because they're starting to hit a little bit. They should hit better, right? Seeing these guys out there. So Houston's lost 6 of their last 9 games. I'm going to grab the Cardinals on the run line here. Probably a little bit overpriced with Houston. Cardinals minus $1.40 or so on that run line. They're already up to $1.80 on the money line. So just going to have to go here today, it feels like, with Cardinals run line for me against the Astros. I'll take the handicap. And you guys are looking back at that other game with Ray there. Here's Thomas on Houston. Here's okay, Justin. Yeah, well, that would have ended. Maybe that's why I heard it. Maybe we missed it, and then they broke the streak. But you know what? It might not be the Rangers, actually. I'm going to try to find out which team it is. Okay. Double says fade the Cards as always. Dre on the under. And Dave says take the Astros here in this one. And here's Luis on the under. Cards first 5 here for Darren. All right, I think we're rolling through it now. We're fine. I could stay on here forever with you guys if we just had some sports to bet on. Here's the Reds taking on the Rockies today with Abbott going up against Feltner in Colorado. So we're dealing with some double runs here today with Abbott, the left-hander, coming in with Abbott has an ERA right now of 3.24 in his last 4 starts. 2-1 record for Abbott in those 4 starts. Abbott's gone under in 8 straight games. He did give up 3 runs in 6 innings in one start against Colorado. Reds have won 6 of their last 9. They've gone under in 6 of their last 7. But Feltner, Mr. Colorado, he's got that 6.66 ERA. He's gone over in 10 straight games. He pitches in Colorado. I'm going over, of course. Colorado's gone over in 4 of their last 5. at home. Feltner, not sure I can back at this point. Colorado 5 in his last 6 starts today. There's some support out there for Colorado. I show it running at about a 2-to-1 ratio. Actually, the cappers that I follow, twice as many are on Colorado than on Cincinnati today, backing Feltner here. But I don't know. I'll just take the over. Doesn't sound pretty to me. And let's see here. Here's Luis LaBoy. I want to say hello and welcome to Luis. He's got the Reds money line. I've got to look closer at Luis's avatar here. Oh, man, I love that. He's got the Run DMC hat on, even though it's backwards. I can read that. And I like that sweater. All right. Welcome, Luis. Great to have you. All right, Mike's got the Rockies here today, and yeah, you could say that again, but I don't want to always dwell on the bad beats because I'm the luckiest handicapper. I've been told that I'm the luckiest handicapper on the internet. Here's Fiddlehead loves the over in this one. It's hard, because you don't want to be that. Oh, I'll take over in the Rockies game. Well, yeah, but sometimes you got to, right? And I'm an under guy. When Ramon says over, it's like E.F. Hutton. Thomas might go with the Rockies. Dre likes the Rockies, and here's Darren does not like it. Luis is on the Rockies here. Runs, yeah. You better run. You better run. Been to a few Pink Floyd concerts in my day. All right. Padres and Angels here with the knuckleballer Waldron going up here against Anderson of the Angels. And I'm the Padres whisperer in these parts, right? So you guys count on me to bring you the best Padres picks, at least with my team. And I like them here tonight against the Angels with Waldron going up against Anderson here. Waldron's been fooling him, man. Is there a place in this league for knuckleballers? I'm hot and cold on knuckleballers all the time. It probably is usually just like the last, like the recency bias. Whatever I saw last time, if it's not moving, they're getting hit. Get rid of this guy. But can't argue the 1.47 ERA in his last 3 starts. Waldron has gone under in 9 of 11 starts this season. Padres are 1-10 of their last 16 games right now and have won 7 of 10 series openers. I think they're up against a team that they can handle, but Anderson's been pitching good. He is a left-hander. Padres, Arise will be out. That's not necessarily an advantage for Anderson, even with the splits, but Angels have lost 9 of their last 11. They're 7-21 at home. Right now, they've gone over 11 of their last 18, but Anderson's gone under in 7 of 11. I'm on the Padres. The Angels could be a little bit stale, actually. No. All right, Padres up here to $1.40 or so today, so I'm not laying a great price. I'll take the Padres here and just try to get this show over with. Maybe Russia's trying to knock me off the air. Hi, Jerry. Nice to have you here today. And let's see, Dave's saying he's losing the faith of the Padres. Yeah, it's a 5. Dave, it's no better than the 500 team, but today I think they'll have some pretty solid advantages here, even with some of the maybe the injuries. Maybe there's a problem here, but I'm going to take them today. Justin likes Waldron to mix it up with the Angels here, and doubles, no doubt. They're a team to fade here momentarily, it looks like, in the future for the next few weeks without Musgrove. He's hitting the shelf. Darvish, he's hitting the shelf as well. So I'll take him here with Waldron at this point. That the bats are going to have to carry him. And look, Latifah's here, everybody. That was great. We're gonna look. We're planning our show. Look what she says, everybody. We're gonna have a show. Latifa and I said we should do live shows, watching games with Latifa hanging out and me hanging out, and then maybe Team Steam hanging out, watching games, having fun. Maybe maybe he's got a relaxing weekend cocktail. Thank you, Latifa. And we talked about your great day yesterday. Go back and check out the show. I raved about you. I said the reason you got hot is because I sent the hearts. And then the chat agreed, and they all said you were great, of course. All right, I'm on my Padres here today. And hey, when I'm on the Padres, we take them, all right? I know this team. So hopefully they get it done today. But I do think I'm a little bit on the fade. Those are two key arms. There's no doubt, even if they are veterans. The Padres they can mince their way through it. But like I said, this is already the third time Musgrove's missing time, if you count not being ready at the beginning of the season. So he got his money, and I love Joe, and but hope he's not quitting. All right, Giants and Diamondbacks. Apparently, nobody's pitching. Well, we do know Nelson's in there for the Diamondbacks today. I don't know why we didn't have this one entered in. Now, San Francisco was a little bit more piecemeal. It does feel like it could be the bullpen game today with Howard starting. So Giants here an underdog. Arizona $1.35 or so here. Oops. And the total currently at 9. So you do have a little bit of a bullpen game here for sure with the Giants today. No problem. They've done it. They've been doing it before a little bit now. I mean, they've got Bomel managing, so he can work these games a little bit. San Francisco, they've lost 4 straight right now, and just 12-17 on the road. But maybe they can have a decent situation here against the Diamondbacks, and this total up there at 9. It's going to be 9. I'm sure a lot of books don't even have the game up yet. Some do, some don't, it looks like. So, but I do anticipate the line to be right there, about $1.35, and the total, about 9 under 15. And I will look to take the under in this game. I don't even know if I can base it on the statistics other than I'm just kind of going with a 9 here. Nelson, 6.86 ERA in his last 4 games. I mean, no rhyme nor reason to back these guys for a low, but the way I see it here in this series opener, Diamondbacks, definitely have some offensive struggles at this point. They've gone under in 6 of their last 9. Diamondbacks so far this season, man, they are really weak in series openers right now, really bad. So maybe a spot for the Giants, but I'll just take the under here in this one, see what you guys got. We'll wrap up the show. And Fiddlehead, they're going to put a machine out there. Fiddlehead, I think they're going to have a jugs machine out there tossing the pitches. So let's go. We'll still go under. Jeff says, give me the Giants. Thomas says it's a puzzling card today. Premium's got his doubles plays. Doubles has his premium plays. Go over to Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Look up my team. Look up Team Steam, if you will. I mean, I know doubles is over there. You guys are over there, whatnot. But you can check out all the cappers at Tony'sPicks.com. Check it out. Look at our team here with Ron leading the way. And, of course, doubles there as well. I'm up there. Tony's up there. There's Bo Dunn. Check everybody out. There's Butterscotch as well. And Ben, of course, we do have John. I want to welcome Jonathan Malone to the team. We'll be hearing from him, hopefully, as well. So he's part of the team, new capper here on the network. And doubles, thank you for all your contributions here on the morning steam. Doubles and I were doing our work in we were back in high school thinking we were the next Howard Cosell. But here we are with you. Thanks, everybody. Check out Doubles Plays today and his packages over at Tony'sPicks.com. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20%. All right. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Thomas, Justin. We were just taking it light today. Hopefully, Chris, this is awesome. This is awesome. Thank you for that. I have made one play so far. I have made one bet for the college basketball season. I have Michigan minus 19.5 against Fresno State in the on I think it's let me see here, August 31st at 4:30 Eastern. No, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, Michigan. I think it's already up. I think it's already up 21 or more here, but that's my one play so far in college football. Fiddlehead, thank you. Thanks, everybody, for putting up with me today. They're going to make me get that taken care of. I'm going to keep, I think I'm Mr. Technical, ordering Wi-Fi boosters and everything, but all right. Just thank you, everybody, here for joining me every day here on the Morning Steam. 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Short show today. We'll be back tomorrow with more Morning Steam, more baseball, hopefully, and whatever else we can come up with. Thanks a lot. For Tony'sPicks.com, I'm Ramon Scott.
Can it be showing up with Tony T? Yes, Ramon SEO. To the double T, be funnelling these bookies like 1, 2, 3. They tapping out and we cashing now. It's plain to see. The morning steam is the A-team, Mr. T. And I pity the fools who can't hang. Coming with real game is sort of a freight train. It's been reported bank rolls are easy to maintain. So get